You know, it's really difficult working in the NHS in this pandemic. What do you want, a medal or something? Actually, I would. So let me tell you about the news this week. Remember when we thought it couldn't get better than free ice cream? Mid Yorkshire Hospital's NHS Trust prove us wrong. They've provided their staff and volunteers with a COVID-19 thank you medal to go along with the St George's Cross that everyone got from the Queen. This is great news. We're just collecting medals everywhere. In a move that is certain to upset infection control people everywhere, because I'm not sure whether or not you're allowed to wear the medal. Does it count? Does the fabric, is it washable? Like how, I don't know how much they've taken this into consideration. I'd wear the medal. I'd wear the medal every day if that's what it's for. Of course, it's also important to note that both Mid Yorkshire and North Bristol NHS Trust that we talked about last week have reintroduced parking charges to their staff. So, you know, thanks for the ice cream. And for the £4 a day parking. Here's a shiny medal. Do parking machines, does the coin piece take the medal? Does that count? Is that like a day's worth of parking? Maybe you put that in your car instead of your parking pass. I don't know. Maybe. Of course, everyone has been experiencing the burnout from COVID-19. The Royal College of Surgeons just released a systematic review on burnout within UK surgical specialties. It found, surprise, surprise, that in particular, trainees were having the hardest time with burnout. When looking at possible interventions to help prevent or reduce burnout, of course, the paper explored those useful things that our NHS trusts do, such as maybe the problem is you and you just need to find a way to cope with it, but actually found that the best way of dealing with these issues is through cultural change within organisations. And that's why I'm making this our NSS Study of the Week. But maybe when it comes to reducing burnout, we can take a leaf out of other sectors' books. The NHS just released its NHS Flex for the Future programme that's going to be starting from the 30th September 2021 to 3rd of March 2022. The scheme's intent is to develop and plan flexible working opportunities for all roles. I love the sound of this. I think, you know, especially with automation and anesthesia, you could definitely be an anesthetic assistant or even an anaesthetist from home. Just a robot, right? I'm going to sit on my desk at my computer, working from home, just, you know, tell the robot what to do, how to hold the child down and put the mask on. It's perfect. It's going to work. I got it. That and 4-hour working days. You know, by the time you've got in, got changed, done all your stuff, got the first patient on the table, got them off the table, found the surgeon, all that kind of stuff, it's time to go home. Yeah, this is totally going to work. We'll be very interested to see what comes out, and we'll be keeping an eye on it as the program goes on. Maybe if we did have less hours, we'd stop killing our patients by overdosing them with oxygen. Intensivist Nitin Arora took to Twitter this week, asking, have you ever put patient on a non-rebreathable mask and cranked up the O2? He tested to see what happens, and the results are shocking. With the use of a digital meter, they actually found that the oxygen delivery was really accurate until you got to around 15 litres. Once you got past that, something really strange happened.
Accurate. Now, should we do what everyone else in the world does and wind it up right to the top, please? Okay, you wind it up right to the top, right to the top. Okay, and as you can see, we're delivering 75 liters of flow here.
That's a lot of liters. It's a lot of waste. The next time you give a patient O2, let's make sure we keep that bubble right on the 15. No higher, please. No higher, please. Wonder why oxygen's been running out everywhere. Damn COVID. All COVID's fault. In a win for equality, Amanda Pritchard is to become the first female chief executive of the NHS in England after being appointed to replace Sir Simon Stevens, which of course leads some people to ask the question, why are things still a first in 2021? Like, how is this thing a first? 75% of the workforce is female, and this is the first head of the NHS that's female? Are you serious? What's going on? Ms. Pritchard has said she is thrilled and that the appointment is a great honour, and that she's always been incredibly proud to work in the health service, but never more so than over the last 18 months as nurses, doctors, therapists, paramedics, pharmacists, porters, cleaners, and other staff hey, 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 that's you and me, have responded magnificently to the COVID pandemic. What? Now that's leadership. And lastly, in belated ODP news, the HCPC approves the increase to Set 1 to degree level for operating department practitioners. What the hell does that mean? Essentially, in July 2001, HCPC took a decision to increase the threshold of qualification to the register for ODPs. What does this mean for you? If you're a current registrant, nothing. You essentially get grandfathered in. This change only affects future applicants and registrants to the program beyond 2024. But what it does mean for universities is that no new programs can be approved below degree level. And from September 2024, there will be no diploma programs for ODP at all. The move has been met very positively from those particularly within education, and somewhat negatively or maybe mixed within the ODP community itself. We'll do another video in detail of this in the future, but essentially, surgeons used to be barbers, you know, the guys who would usually cut your hair, and now they have to have a medical degree. That's just normal progress. I think us traveling from city and guilds, MVQ, diploma to a minimum of a degree, pretty much just in keeping with the rest of the NHS staff and the complexity of medicine as it is at the moment. It also allows a new generation of people to say, I remember when we used to have diplomas as ODPs. You know you love it. You love it. Those conversations are always the best. Students love hearing those kind of conversations. Just makes them feel warm and fuzzy inside. But that's it for the news this week. If you have enjoyed yourself, please hit a like, a subscribe, a follow, all those good things on social media. It really helps if you can share this video as well. It helps promote us in the algorithm so we can reach more of the ODP community going forwards. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.